This video is sponsored by DAT Bootcamp, but more on that later.
This was the first time I met the second-year residents. They are all angels and are extremely helpful in clinic. I met the other first-year residents at a dinner we set up before orientation. Usually, pediatric residency is 2 years, so now I officially met everyone.
Well. It's 7:36. That means it's 4:36 in the morning in California. And this is the earliest that I've been up since I moved here. Yet, I am not tired at all. Today is the first day of orientation, the start of essentially the rest of my life in terms of my career. And this is great. I'm early. My school is a 50-second walk from my apartment, and I don't have to be there until 8 a.m. To preface, this is the next step. It is residency, and it's a different beast compared to dental school. Whenever you make a big change in your life, it is the perfect time to reinvent yourself, to create new habits, and also the easiest times to break old ones. Personally, I want to be early to everything. There really should be no excuse with me living this close now to the school. Also, vlogs are gonna look a little different. I don't think I'm gonna do as much first-person vlog, especially at the beginning, because I want to give residency the respect that it deserves and take this process seriously. Of course, I also can't stop just sharing my life and experience. I know how helpful my videos have been to others throughout the last few years. Okay, it is 7:40. I think I'm gonna get packed and get going.
Alright y'all, I know this is a short video, so I'm gonna do what's in my bag. And this is what was in my bag when I went to orientation. This is what is in my bag now. It's very simple. I have pens in here, sure, you know, sometimes I'll bring like my smoothie cup off a smoothie or like coffee or anything. But there's really only 2 things in this backpack that I always bring and that I use. It's very simple. One is iPad 13-inch Pro with the with the Magic keyboard case. I've been using this since college and brought it all the way into dental school, and now finally into residency. I use it mainly for notability. Sometimes I use it when I just want to switch up from my other devices. It still works really well, other than it dies really fast. The battery percentage is probably at like 60% what it used to be, because it's been how many years? 6? And yeah, the case is kind of busted up too. Second thing I bring that I use the most is just gonna be my laptop. Okay, again, Apple. I'm an Apple fanboy. Apple. I do like Pears a lot too, though. But yeah, M1 MacBook Pro. Ever since Apple switched from the Intel chips into the M1 chips, way better integration into the entire computing system. So fast. It does everything I need it to. The hardest thing on the system is going to be editing pictures and videos. This can handle it just fine, just great. Of course, going over documents, emails, videos, like anything educational, it can do very easily and smoothly. And yeah, that's it. There's no need to make it complicated. Okay.
About to begin your journey today.
As I mentioned earlier, this video is sponsored by Bootamp.com. I personally use DAT Bootcamp, Anatomy Bootcamp, IMBDE Bootcamp to help me get to where I am now. a licensed dentist. Bootamp recently introduced an awesome performance analysis page that pulls all of your practice test scores into one place. It lets you see your academic average, predict what your likely score for the real DAT is, break down your performance by subject, track how you're improving over time, and even analyze which sections are taking you the longest time to complete. They also revamped the post-test individual score report to look more up to date, making it even easier to see where you can improve. It's all super clean and easy to follow. Don't forget to use my discount code JackOnSmiles to save some money, because trust me, every little bit helps when you're entering into dental school.
Typically, you tour the school during interview day, but since I post-matched, this was the first time I saw this glorious view.
And here's a look at the pediatric dental clinic. This was actually the first time that I got to look at it as well. This is TMC, Tufts Medical Center, the hospital that is connected to our dental center. This is our resident room. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of time in there. And finally, of course, we cannot forget about food, because it is essential for life.
Goodbye, school.
Biggest surprise of the day, Flo Rida is performing at Yankee Dental Conference next January. But yeah, that was the first day. That was the first day of orientation. I came back, knocked out, took a nap. Yeah, to be honest, the day was pretty long. It was from 8 to 3:30, 3:45, and it was pretty much just lectures. I'd say half of it was orientation, and half of it was actually how to respond to emergencies, what to do when you're on call. We had histology in some of the slides. Yeah, it was an ungodly amount of information. At the beginning, I was talking to one of my co-residents, Tatiana, and we were saying that we haven't sat and got lectured for hours at a time in a long time. It was easy to get there and be zoned for the first lecture, but when the second, third, fourth came around, it was really difficult to stay locked in. But yeah, that was the first day of orientation. We have 2 more days of this before the 4th of July, and then back for another pediatric focused orientation on the 5th. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, push the bell. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.